Sports up, guys. I'm Lo.
I'm Kate.
I'm AJ.
And we're back with another week, another edition of Sports Up. And, let's just get right into it, honestly. I'm just so excited to start the show. It's been, obviously it's been a week, but I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever.
I know.
It's true.
And there's a lot that's happened within the week.
A lot that's happened.
Yeah.
We're going to jump right into it. So, some breaking news happened Sunday night, Monday morning.
I texted you as soon as I saw it.
Yeah. I fell asleep early. To a lot of people, this is upsetting news. To me, it's the best news I've ever heard in my life. This is what I've been waiting for. You know what I mean? This is it. John Cena, Nikki Bella, no longer a thing. The wedding was May 5th.
Yeah.
Boy got cold feet. Was like, nah, I'm good.
Cold feet.
But you want to know what really happened? I'm going to tell you what really happened. I'm going to tell you right now. It's going to come out either one way or another. John and I were having an affair. That's it. It's out there. It's over. He wanted this over Nikki. That's fine. And I just think, and we're okay. Nikki and I are okay. But, this is the best news I've ever heard in my life. I mean, everybody was just saying, oh, they were perfect for each other. They were like the wrestling couple.
But here's the thing. He didn't want kids. He
wanted kids, right?
He didn't want to get married.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he got down on one knee. Then,
He just rushed right into it.
and then he was like, "No, and I still don't want kids." And like for a woman who really wants kids,
Yeah, it's when like the person you love, you just want to see a future with them, and then they're like, actually, I just want you, but like nothing else, just no kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, like, you know what I mean, but at the same time, it's. I just think he was just a little scared.
I think so.
Coming from like a really bad previous relationship too.
Yeah.
You don't want to rush into things. I don't know if he was rushing into the engagement, which I feel like a lot of people do.
Well, but they had been together 5 years before then.
6 years.
6 years?
Wow.
They've been together since they were...
Believe me, it's been the worst 6 years of my life. But like, I mean, I just think that, I wish them all the best. I hope maybe this, I mean, I don't know how you even mend things over after a broken engagement.
I don't really know.
I don't know how you get over that.
You said the wedding was May 5th?
May 5th of this year.
That's...
Of this year, guys. May 5th of this year. They were getting ready. That's like 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
Wow.
And thank God she has her sister who's not wrestling right now.
Yeah.
Because of,
Well, Daniel Bryan just got back in, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, see, we don't just talk about baseball.
we're talking about wrestling.
We're talking about wrestling.
Did you see Ronda Rousey last night? I love her.
AJ's like, I'm not a wrestling fan.
I was when I was a kid, but
It's okay.
I haven't
It's
really
okay.
kept up with
Well,
it.
I think
Fine.
She's awesome.
I watch it every now and again because it fell off for me. I'm not gonna lie, it fell off for me. I think, you want to know when it probably really started to go downhill after Ric Flair retired for like the first time he really retired. I was wild. I'll never forget watching that in my room. I was like actually crying. He's like one of my favorite wrestlers of all time.
I do remember though, me and my buddies in 5th grade, we did order and watch WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania 26, whichever one. It was the one that ended Shawn Michaels' career.
Oh, okay.
Against
Back
The
then,
Undertaker.
25 was, I think, actually, I probably have somebody who's going to watch the show. I'm like, 25, 26, whatever. But, which is fine. I encourage that because I like facts and I like to be right. But, I think 26 or 25, if I'm not mistaken, was like Brock Lesnar and I think The Rock. Or no,
I don't know.
Anyway, but yeah, the one that ended Shawn Michaels, I was like, dude, no. That's the hard part.
That was a tough one because I was a Shawn Michaels fan.
Yeah, were you a DX fan?
Because I really only watched like WWE for like maybe a year and a half, but like I was a fan of like DX and those two guys.
They were great.
Even though my mom worked there, like we never really watched.
Your mom worked for WWE?
Yeah, she was an
Did not know
accountant.
that.
She was an accountant at WWE.
I just want to like be a janitor there or something.
My favorite guy was Randy Orton. Loved Randy
Killer
Orton.
the Viper himself.
Loved Randy Orton.
Early Randy Orton when he was in Evolution, which was like Ric Flair, him, Batista, and Triple H. It was like they practically like took over the WWE, and like Ric Flair was there like he was like the older dude, you know, like they had to have like one older guy for everybody to like and all stuff. But when they turned on him and he became like the legend killer after that, I was just like, wow, I'm a huge fan now. Like you've become your own person, and I did not think he was gonna last this long. I mean, he's still going.
Yeah.
He's still going. I think he's a champion or something.
I don't even know.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I fell off, and now I got to get back on. But now that Rousey's back in, I am ecstatic. I didn't think she was going to make this transition over, and I think she will probably maybe return to MMA, maybe not. I don't know. She didn't say she wasn't.
Right.
So, I mean...
She'll go where the money is, I think.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Lesnar did, right?
Well, yeah, actually, you're right. Because Lesnar started in WWE, went over to MMA, came back over to WWE.
He's like flip-flopped a bunch of times, right?
Because this is what it does. It creates a fan base outside of wrestling. Because not a lot of people want to watch wrestling. Not a lot of people even like, you know, are wrestling fans.
The wrestling fans are diehard fans.
Yeah, if you're a wrestling fan, I mean, you're a fan for life. Oh, God, Andujar. Sorry. Again, we're watching the game as we're doing this because games are now during our shows, and Andujar just can't feel the ground ball to save his life. So back to Ronda because we can't waste our time. This is what they do is that they set up a fan base in UFC, and the UFC fans like, oh, they're going to go back over to WWE. I want to see them, you know, fight some WWE superstars and see what they do. You know what I mean? So it just brings back and forth. You know what I mean? Oh, Brock Lesnar is in a UFC fight. I want to see what he really fights like. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not choreographed fights. Yeah. So, but I'm a huge fan, and I was a huge Rowdy Piper fan, and I'm amazed that he gave her the jacket and you know allowed her to use the trademark and all that stuff. And I think it's an amazing thing, and passing the torch over to a female is a phenomenal thing. I always love it. So.
I love it. I mean, I remember when Stacy Keibler was there.
Stacy! I love Stacy.
I love her. But since we're on the WWE topic, I don't know how many people saw Andre the Giant on HBO.
Yep, I watched it.
I know you watched it last year.
Did you guys watch Andre the Giant? Because it was great. You should watch it. You should go on HBO, go down.
I did not watch it.
I still haven't watched it. It's been...
Got plenty of time.
It's like a 45-minute or an hour?
No, it's like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half documentary. Yeah. My department at work put all of that together.
Phenomenal job. Tell them.
Thank you.
From a personal fan base, phenomenal job.
Perfect. Yep. I will let them know.
Justin Moore.
I've heard really good and positive reviews about it, so I'm excited to go and watch it because obviously we don't remember him, you know, in this generation.
And we were talking about that before the show, that, you know, he wasn't really part of our generation. Right. But, you know, me growing up watching like WWE faithfully, like every Monday's Friday when SmackDown was on. Well, when it used to be Thursday and it was Friday,
and now it's Tuesday.
Now, it's all over the place. But one thing is for sure, Monday Night Raw is always a thing. Yeah. But you know, I remember just like people always talking about Andre the Giant and always comparing Big Show to Andre the Giant. You know, he's another big man, and Big Show was kind of like our Andre the Giant. You know, but there was one thing though, is that like Andre, he was more than just a wrestler. He was like an entity. Like he was, and everybody that came on the show talked about it, and they were just, you know, he just touched everybody, you know.
And I think more than Big Show, because Big Show has been like in some small movies, but Andre the Giant was in movies too.
Yeah,
he was
Princess Bride.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
My favorite movie of all time. I love The Princess Bride.
I'm pretty sure it's my mom's favorite movie.
Love that movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Love that movie. He was great in the movie, and then they also touched into the movie too in the documentary, and they were just, you know, Billy Crystal was on it. I love Billy Crystal, so I was glued to it.
They had some really good people on.
Yeah, they did. They had everybody, and it was like, you know, they were just talking about how at that point when he was making that movie, it was like everybody was like, so I mean, he's a giant, but they were like, he's a gentle giant, you know, but they didn't know how fragile he actually was. I mean, being like, dude was over 7 feet tall, weighing, you know, like close to 500 pounds, and he was so fragile. They had to put the leading actress on. There's a scene where she jumps off the balcony, and they had to put her on cables because they couldn't put any weight in his arms.
Oh wow!
Like that's how fragile he was. He couldn't pick up a girl who was probably like 120 pounds, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I know they touched on the documentary a little bit. His drinking.
Oh yeah, that was Ric Flair goes on record of saying he watched this dude drink over 120 beers in a night.
Wow.
And was like, and then he was asking him, like, Andre, you drunk? No, not drunk. Little tipsy, not drunk. And I was like, what?
Wow. I believe it, honestly.
What? I could drink like 2 beers and I'll be buzzed.
Yeah.
But I'm not even lying. Right now, probably I'll drink a beer and I'll be buzzed.
But the thing is, like, his drinking problem was excessive.
Yeah, and but that was the thing, though, is that the drinking was only to... And it's a home run. The Marlins just had a homer. Why did I have to look at that moment in time?
I don't know.
Curse you, Dinkelberg. Anyway, but they were talking about, you know, the drinking was only because he was in so much pain. He couldn't handle the amount of pain, so he drank. Right. You know, it numbed the pain away for him. And I mean, being that big of a dude took a lot of alcohol to numb the pain, you know what I mean? But, like, he was fighting, and they explain it into it, you know, about how, like, the WWE used to be regional. Like, it was never this whole wide network, because before, you know...
Yeah.
National TV came along. There was own syndicates. There were own, you know, little markets.
Right.
And then they branched out, and you know, Andre traveled to all over those regions, and like they were talking about how there was just so much on him to travel. I mean, you think that you're that big? The world is not accommodating to you.
Yeah,
no. You know what I mean? You don't fit anywhere. There was this picture of him on the plane. He had to take up 2 seats. Do you know what I mean? There's just no room. So I can only imagine just, like, living that kind of a life, an oversized life. You know what I mean? Like, that's just... But he was just such an icon, such a legend. I mean, like, I love that they made that documentary. I've been waiting for that doc to come out for months, and I'm so happy. It turned out phenomenal.
Last Tuesday, 10 o'clock on HBO, but now everyone can watch it. I highly suggest everyone watch it on HBO Go and HBO Now. Yeah. It's up there. I can't wait to watch it. I have free time this weekend in order to watch it, so I have an hour and a half that I can sit down and actually watch it. So I'm excited about that.
We don't.
We definitely do. You guys don't. AJ and I, if you guys are not doing anything this weekend, you can tune into ESPN3. AJ and myself will be calling the Iona softball games. It's a doubleheader. First day is against Marist, right?
Lauren and I are doing the Sunday game, which is Iona versus Marist. And Lauren will also be doing the Saturday game where it's Iona Monmouth. I will not be doing that game.
Yeah, but you'll be there. Are you gonna be there?
I'll probably stop by at one point. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're gonna stop by and say hi.
Yeah.
But when we come back, we're gonna talk some baseball because that's obviously what we're here for.
Oh yeah, for sure. When we come back, we're gonna. I don't even want to talk about the game going on right now, but we're gonna have to talk about the game going on right now and a little bit more of some other stuff. So don't go away. We'll be right back. Just sit in your chair, grab a soda, grab a tea, whatever you want. Just stay. Don't move. We'll be right back.